Did you know that Fernie receives an average of 30 feet of snowfall every year? For me, as an avid snowboarder, I'm in paradise. But it's not all about the snow. Fernie is an outdoor playground with a lifestyle all of its own. So, is Fernie worth all the hype? And is it the right place for you? Welcome to the Property Mindset Podcast, where we explore everything real estate, from market trends to practical strategies for success. Whether you're a buyer or seller, or an inspiring investor, a seasoned professional, or simply someone who loves real estate, this podcast is for you. So welcome back to the Property Mindset Podcast, where we explore real estate, lifestyle, and community, mostly here in Fernie, BC. I'm your host, Phil Gadd, and today we're taking a deep dive into the pros and cons of living in Fernie, BC. The Fernie is a small mountain town nestled here in the Rockies, and it's gained a reputation as a paradise for mountain and outdoor lovers. From world-class skiing to amazing mountain bike trails, beautiful hiking trails, Fernie has become a popular destination for those seeking adventure and a slower pace of life. But like any place, living here has its realities that go beyond the picture-perfect views. So let's get into what makes Fernie such a unique place to call home and what you should know before making the move here.
So a short break from our show sponsor, eXp Luxury at First Tracks Real Estate Group. Imagine a real estate experience where your luxury property isn't just seen, but showcased, both locally and globally. eXp Luxury is about more than transactions. It's about transforming how high-end properties reach the market. With a blend of unparalleled global exposure, cutting-edge marketing strategies, and an elite network of professionals, eXp Luxury ensures your property stands out in the luxury market. Phil Gadd and the First Tracks Real Estate Group leverage his platform to elevate your listings, ensuring it reaches its full potential. Welcome to the new standard in luxury real estate.
Let's start with what draws so many people to Fernie, the outdoor lifestyle. If you're into skiing or snowboarding, Fernie Alpine Resort has some of the best powder skiing in North America. The slopes are right at your fingertips, and the ski culture here is real. Come spring and summer, those same mountains transform into some amazing biking and hiking trails, giving you endless ways to explore Fernie. Beyond the natural attractions, we have amazing local events and festivals throughout the year, making the community feel vibrant all year round. From the Wednesday social summer concert series right downtown, which is amazing. I remember about 7 or 8 years ago, because I live right on downtown, they started doing these events and there'd be like myself and a couple of other people there. And now hundreds of people come down on a Wednesday to listen to some amazing music. The long-standing Wapiti Music Festival every August here in Fernie, and the annual Grizz Days, the celebration of winter, named after Fernie's mythical snow god. You'll find a strong sense of community here in Fernie. But there's also a few myths and misconceptions about Fernie. People think it's all serene mountain living, but in truth, Fernie can be quite a busy tourist town at peak seasons. You find it difficult to get into some of the restaurants, and locals typically don't go out to eat at certain times of year because they know it's just going to be crazy mayhem. While the outdoor lifestyle is appealing, it's not for everyone. We have some super heavy winters here, can get cold, and the remote living mean you'll really want to love the mountain lifestyle if you're thinking of staying here a year round. So my story, why did I end up here? So you probably can tell from my accent that I'm not a true Canadian. Well, I say a true Canadian, I'm a Canadian citizen, but we are immigrants. We emigrated from the UK in 2009 with 2 small kids. My eldest was 2.5 and my middle daughter, Millie, was 1. And we added an additional daughter. Asia, our youngest, was born here in 2010. And the kids have grown up here. And that was honestly one of the biggest reasons why we made the move, for the kids to have an amazing upbringing in an amazing setting and community. The selfish reasons of, I love snowboarding and mountain biking. We came in 2009, we started a business. We started the Loaf Bakery. We opened that in December 2009. That business evolved from being a bakery, an artisan bakery, to a restaurant. We sold it last year as a bar restaurant. And we went there the other day. The lady that bought it, Sonia, very graciously and kindly invited us back down for dinner a couple of weeks ago. We went for my birthday and it was amazing. So if you are looking for an amazing place to eat this winter, go check out the Loaf on 2nd Avenue. But, living in Fernie wasn't always plain sailing. There was a very bleak point in the business around 2014-15 that we almost shut the doors. I'll be honest with you, it took me a long time to adjust because myself and my wife, we lived in London for a long time. We did move out to a very rural place in the UK before we moved here. But coming to Fernie, the remoteness took me a while to get used to it. So, when you are considering moving here, it's something to really bear in mind because it is something that takes a while to adjust to. And like I mentioned, there are highs and lows. For every moment spent on the mountain, there are the realities of the long, cold winters. And snow isn't measured in inches here, it's measured in feet. So I think on average, we get around 30 feet of snow every year. So if you're not prepared for shoveling, icy roads and all the other winter maintenance, the season can feel pretty long and cold and grey. The cost of living is another challenge here, to be honest. House prices have risen significantly in the last few years. And if this is a good point here, if you want to get updated every month with my monthly report, I highly recommend you subscribe to this channel. I will put a link above my head where you can check some of the previous ones out. But the average cost of a home in Fernie at the moment is over 750,000. A decent 4-bed, a single family home will easily set you back well over $1 million. And there's not a ton of jobs here, to be honest. COVID definitely helped. A lot more people are working from home. But one of the reasons I decided to get into real estate, we were running a restaurant at the time, but we needed more income. So I looked around, and I'm probably a little bit old to train for a dentist, a doctor. So I'm good at selling. I'm good at helping people. And that's a big thing of what I do. So I looked at real estate, and this year we're going to probably help around 40 people buy and sell properties in Fernie. That's one of the reasons why I ended up in real estate, because there isn't a lot of jobs. If you don't want to work in the mines or tourism, you're going to have to be commuting maybe to Calgary every week for work. Groceries and essentials can be pricier here, which comes with living in a more remote mountain location. And although Fernie has a super strong sense of community, adjusting to a small town pace can take time, like I mentioned, especially if you're coming from a larger city. We don't have the big box stores here, and the choices for dining and shopping are limited. Although we do have some amazing shops and restaurants here. If you're used to all the options in a big city, then, that could take some getting used to. For many, these trade-offs are what makes Fernie so appealing. The allure of Fernie, is the small town living. So is Fernie worth all the hype? Well, in my opinion, if you're drawn to the mountains, love the active lifestyle, and enjoy a super close-knit community, then living in Fernie can feel like a dream come true. It's a place where you can enjoy nature's beauty every day. And I honestly pinch myself every morning. I take the dog for a walk, and I'm walking in amazing trails, amazing forests. Fernie is an amazing place to live, but it's a place that requires some adaptation and an appreciation, the unique rhythm of mountain living. At the end of the day, I'd say Fernie offers a lifestyle that's genuinely rewarding for those who want it. And just make sure you're prepared and understand what living in a remote mountain town entails. It's not for everyone. For the right person, Fernie can be truly amazing. Thanks for tuning in for the Property Mindset podcast. Hope you like this insight into Fernie. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you experienced Fernie life? Do you love living here? Are you thinking about moving here? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more insights into Fernie. And like I said, every month at the beginning, the first week of every month, it is my Fernie Market Report, where we do a deep dive into all the stats surrounding real estate right here in Fernie. So until next time, I am Phil Gadd. Stay focused, stay informed, and keep building the property mindset.